it's Lisa and I'm back with another video for you guys. It's been a super long time, but I'm back. So in this video, I'm going to be reviewing this product, this Revlon hairbrush. I saw it and I heard some really good reviews about it, so I really wanted to do a video on it just to see what it does to my hair. I'm going to be trimming my hair and just giving you guys like a little walk through my journey in my life with my natural hair. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Alright guys, so this brush was only $35 and I bought it off of Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description box. I'll leave a link in the description box below of exactly where you can find it. So it wasn't too expensive at all, and it's by Revlon, but I've seen there's like a lot of different companies that do them too, so you could probably find it a little cheaper. I don't know how your hair is gonna turn out though. So I mentioned before I have 4C hair, and this is my hair like a couple days after I washed it. So usually I like to kind of braid it up, as you can see, just like 2 little braids. And from that, my hair actually gets pretty straightened. Like it looks like it's it's blued out. That's probably the wrong word. I'm not in school to be a language arts major though. So my hair looks like it's blown, that's the word I was looking for. Blown out a little bit. So I'm just gonna show you guys completely. Here's my hair 2 days after being washed and just braided down for a few days. But for this video, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and spray down 1/2 of my hair so you guys can kind of see what it would do to your hair, like if you're a 4C girl. And if it's like a little bit more damp, so like on the more kinkier side, to see if it really like gets through the hair like it's supposed to. So I'm just separating this part. And I've already moisturized my hair with some oil and some leave-in conditioner. I freaking love this. I just bought this. It's really amazing. It's by Miel. But I like all of their stuff. And I don't know if I'm saying Miel right, but it sounds right to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started and let's see what happens. All right, so I'm going to start off with this heat protectant by Fantasia. Never used it before. We're gonna see how it works. Sorry. I just kind of broke you guys. Okay, this is like really thick too. Ooh, I think it's gonna be coated. So as you can see, I started off with like a thick section of hair and just coat my hair with that heat protectant now. All right, so I'm gonna put this on low because I never really like to put too much heat on my head. Yeah, so it has 4 different settings, of course, off, cool and low, then high, like a normal blow dryer. Let's see what happens I already don't like that. What I'm gonna do first is make sure that I put maybe some leave-in on first and brush my hair all the way through, because as I started going through with that brush, it was very like crunchy and crispy in my head. I don't have to be in pain. So I think it's smart to just brush out your hair first. All right. So let's try that one more time. So guys, my video got cut off a little bit when I passed it through with the brush the first time. So I'm gonna rewind that back. And so I just went through with it on low setting. And this is kind of like what it came out with. I mean, it is definitely a difference, and it got my ends pretty good. But I'm also actually gonna go through with it on the high setting just to see what it could look like. Well, I think this looks pretty good, guys. I don't know. It's looking real good to me. So I'm going to just continue that process on the rest of my head, but I'm definitely, like, when I get towards the top. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what it does since my video skipped out, which is not fun, but we're gonna keep this party going. And one thing, like, I will say that it does, because the bristles they're not hard. They're not too hard. They're like this rubbery, I don't know if you guys can kind of see, but it kind of like bends like these paddle brushes. It's kind of like really similar to that. Yeah, so I kind of like that. Yeah. But the brush does get pretty hot, obviously. Alright guys, so here's the finished product of what it looks like. I think this is pretty good. I'm feeling it. It's definitely a lot straighter than my regular blow dryer that I'm used to using, so I think I can definitely keep using this. Now I would only use it really like if I'm about to have my hair braided or something like that where I need my hair to be like a little bit more straighter. So now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the other side. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and dampen that side up with some water and some leave-in, and just to compare it to see what my hair, should not have done that, what my hair would look like being blown out with this blow dryer had I come straight out the shower. Alright, so here's my hair a little bit more damp, as you can see. So here's a bit more accurate of what it would be if I just like towel dried my hair and went to the blow dryer. So let's see what this thing can do. So I'm gonna actually start from the front with this just cause I want you guys to see what we got. Okay, so I start off with low again, and then I cranked it up to high. I just don't want to put too much heat on my head, like it being hot, blowing on high the whole time. So, yep. Okay, so it's looking pretty good. I think it does do a pretty good job of getting my hair to be blown out pretty well. It ain't bad, it ain't bad. So I'm just gonna continue that process for the rest, and then I'll come back to you guys when I'm done. All right, guys, so I'm completely done now. You can see this section. I think this is actually my favorite section that I did. It got really straight. So just some tips that I've learned, like just going throughout the rest of my head, is definitely using smaller sections helps so much more, because I've realized like this is when I did a really small section in, and it was able to get a lot straighter than some of the other sections where I got kind of lazy. So yeah, make sure you do smaller sections. Make sure, like I said before, use a paddle brush, because it's basically like going through going through your hair with this first will make it a lot easier and smoother when you do use the blow dryer. Yeah, so just a few tips. And here's my final product. So I will say that I do really like it. I just really do need to, if I'm using this another time, just use smaller sections, I'll say. Because my hair could have definitely gotten a lot more straighter than this. Because I kind of feel like right now it kind of just looks like I use like a normal hair blow dryer. But if I did smaller sections, like I said, it would be a lot better. So here's everything. I'm gonna show you front, and here's the back.